think is something it's very hard for me to actually connect with because my life is just so completely different. My name's Sarah Howard, and I was born a big baby. I was 8 pounds 15 ounces when I was a baby, so I was always a big person. I found the Gabriel Method in May of 2008, and I've lost in total since May of 2008 70 kilos now. Being on the Gabriel Method was exactly what was right for me. That worked. It helped me to discover what my issues were and to work through them. And so the Gabriel Method helped me incredibly, because what John wrote about in his book about his business partner creating the relationship creating the weight issue for him, I just had this incredible light bulb moment. I think the second time I read the book and realised that I had done the same with my father. And so I realised as I kept on reading the book, I think I've read it 5 or 6 times now, that I keep on having light bulb moments, and I discover this was part of it as well, and that was another part, and that was another part, and other issues, but they all relate around those same family issues. And we came from a family where you very much didn't talk to anybody about any of those things and kept it all very much inside. So that's another thing that's changed very much, is that I now wear my heart on my sleeve much more and tell people about that if anybody asks me why it was. But the amazing thing is it's not been a struggle in any way whatsoever when it comes to the time that it's ready for you to release all that. If you can find the Gabriel Method, you can find the way to release all that, and the weight just falls away as everything else is dealt with. One of the wonderful things being a girl is discovering clothing and shoes and makeup and hair, whereas before I just wore rather the same uniform all the time. I've become so much more confident at work and much more able to communicate with people, much more bright and bubbly, and I no longer feel like the odd one out when I'm out at social occasions. It's completely changed the way that I see food, the way that I eat food. For exercise, it's completely changed. I never used to exercise at all. Now I can't bear to go a week without exercising. If I met somebody who told me that they'd been battling with weight all their life or for a long period of time, I would certainly tell them that it's not actually a battle. If you're actually going to truly lose that weight forever, then it becomes so easy when you identify whatever your issue or issues are that created that weight gain in the first place, that once you identify that, it's just so easy and it's such a graceful flow, and it will just happen. I don't believe now that anything else works. There aren't any other methods of calorie counting, watching food, exercising madly. It simply will not work long term. You've got to get to that point where you are ready, and then the Gabriel Method will help lead you down through that journey to identify what the issues are and to work through them. Not only have I lost the weight and all the benefits that just come with that anyway, but how it's changed my life in other ways that I couldn't even have ever hoped would happen, in terms of especially what's happened to me in the last 6 months, which has just been so absolutely glorious, and I think can only get so much better again than probably I can even imagine at this point. When I started the journey, I thought it was just about losing the weight, but I realised it wasn't that at all. It's so many other things now.